Hello everybody, it is Dangeles, and welcome back to episode number 106 of Constructing Los Angeles. And guys, I hate to disappoint you, but last episode I said I was going to do something special for this episode, but I had a little bit of a technical difficulty, so I'm going to need a little bit more time to actually release to you guys my special plan for, CLD. So it's going to have to get pushed back to 107, so you guys are just going to get a normal episode of Constructing Los Angeles for today. So sorry about that, guys. Just need a little bit more time to prepare. So anyway, we're back here in the desert. We're not in the city, and I love seeing the Eclipse Tower off in the distance. That's just really a cool feature. And I wanted to continue to work on the mining co a little bit. So I did a little bit more on it, not a ton, but no, just a quick update. I did end up skinning the trees of their leaves and, making them just kind of like dead trees with no leaves. Think they look pretty cool, especially in this desert biome. So I did end up deciding to do that. I'm also starting to, I guess, desertify. I don't know what the word would be. It's not a word, but try to, make the road look all run down from the desert. As it slowly but surely, gets further away from the, the neighborhood, the gated community and stuff like that, and of course the Alpine Avenue right over there, which heads over to the Alpine Mansion. So, I also went ahead and added, a little sand mound here just to kind of separate it a little bit better. So anyway, the mining co. I want to continue to work on it a little bit today. We got like pretty much the base of it on the outside done today, but I want to work on the inside a little bit since I want to kind of build on this idea instead of just having it look like a random building. But now, as you can see, I added like a 1 and a 2 standing for 12, which is Block 12 Mining Co, the name of the company. So that's the plan. So so the sun is setting, and this is a perfect time for me to show you guys my latest I guess discovery of Minecraft, and that is the night vision potions. So I don't use these a whole lot. I've really never used them before. I'm not a huge fan of the bubbles. They kind of annoy me, but Swiftness has bubbles, but Swiftness is just a necessity. But basically, night vision, I didn't realize how awesome it is, because not only does it make it pretty visible at nighttime, but it also makes it so inside of things it's really bright in here. So if there was any night vision on, it'd be really dark in here since there's no lighting at all. But since we have night vision, I can see very well, and this is going to become very useful for the castle. And we have a sign right here that says the shadow net was here. I guess that was from last night's epic fail stream, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But anyway, here's the inside. I kind of got the walls put in a little bit. I might switch that sandstone out for something else. Actually, I might do that right now. So let me see, what should I put up there instead? I think I'll just put up some standard light gray wool. But anyway, guys, while I put this up through here, I wanted to, last night I did a little bit of a stream, and it was such a fail. My internet is just, it poops out of me when I'm trying to stream, so sorry about the lag. If you were at the stream, there was like 150 of you there at some point, so, sorry if the stream was so laggy. It's just like, oh my god, it was terrible. But, yeah, that's why I decided to end it early, but, streaming, man, it takes up a lot of your internet, and especially when there's, if I go downstairs to find out that there's like not 1, not 2, but there's 3 different devices in my house using Netflix at the same time. So that didn't help that either. So the Netflix fiasco of 2014 part 2. So that was a little bit annoying, but whatever. I'm not really a huge fan of streaming in the first place anyway, so I'm not really sure how much I'll stream in the future. But anyway, I want to work on just a few things here in this building. I'm going to put a 12 on that wall in a second, but, right here we're going to have a little desk. This is going to kind of just be a little reception desk for the mining company. I know, like, why does a mining company need a reception desk? Just because, why not, I guess. That's really the only reason. So I'm going to put some... excuse me. It's like choking for a second there. All right, yeah, so that looks good. All right, now I want to add this 12 up here. So we need stairs. Actually, we probably won't need stairs. Maybe we need stairs. I'm not sure. But let's see. I'm gonna put the. Well, let's see. We need slabs definitely. Let's put the 12 right here. So we got the 12 running up through there like that. There's the 12, or there's the 2, and then the 1 like that. So we have our 12 on the back wall. Not bad. Not bad. I'm not sure if I want to. Let's see. What if I took this in 1 block here? Just gonna fiddle with it for a second, just to make sure it looks, the best it can be. If I made it like that, that's 2 away from there. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. So there we go. There's our 12 just in the back wall. Just to, you know, looks cool actually. I like that. And then I could also even add some decoration at the top up here. Like, I can put some, there's some random things up here. Flowers, I guess. So we can put like that and that, something like that, right? And then have maybe like a flower pot, anvil, you know, something like this, right? Just to add a little bit of a thing up there. So that's cool. This is a half slab, so I can't put anything above that. I was thinking about putting some carpet, but that's fine. So that's good. I like that. Perfect. So we have our little reception area. So now I have these doorways, these entrances, and this is going to lead down to what's going to be like a mine shaft elevator. So now I'm going to have to do a little bit of a fixer-upper here because this sand is going to be dropping. And that's going to open up to the outside. So that's going to be a little bit of a shenanigan. So I'm going to have to fix that up. Anyway, just to fill you guys in kind of what I have planned for the next episode. Oh, and also, I almost forgot. We got to get to the question of the day as well. We're going to get to that in a second. But the thing I have planned for next episode should be pretty cool. So hopefully it'll be as cool as I hope it will be. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see, but I think it'll be pretty sweet. So I guess you guys can look forward to that. I'm really sorry that I couldn't get it out today. I was trying to make it work, but I just, you know, it takes a little bit of time, a lot more time to edit it. So our night vision's wearing off. I gotta get it quick before it's dark. Quick. Actually, well, I might as well show you guys how dark it is without night vision. As you can see, it's super dark in here. Boom. Super bright. I love night vision. Alright. So, yeah. It just takes a lot more time to edit, so I needed a little bit more time. Didn't really have a ton of time today since today is Labor Day, and, you know, it's kind of like a family day, you know, that kind of thing. So, you know, sometimes things happen. And speaking of that, today's my last day of summer, so I have to go to school tomorrow, so that's also a thing. So had to do a few things to prepare for that, but you know, back to the old grind. But I don't really mind. Going back because, you know, I like the fall. Fall is one of my favorite times of the year, so I really have no problem with heading back to school. You know, is that different? Huh? I didn't realize that was different. I didn't realize that the sandstone at the bottom of the sandstone was different in this. Actually, I probably did know that. I don't know why I didn't do something about that. That's fine. I'm seeing where I could change that possibly. I'm starting sandstone in this texture pack is starting to grow on me a little bit. I didn't really like it for a while, but now I like it a little bit. So it's growing on me a little bit. Take some pillared quartz up through here just real quick. We're gonna make this wall a little bit better, a little bit more interesting. Let's see. Do I want to double stack it or just make it all? Yeah, let's double stack it. Just trying to get some work done in the interior of this thing. I might do like one of those, you know, mine shafts, and then I'll do the other one later, but I'll start that in just a second. So just give me 1 second to fill this in. This is going to be just so the window looks better. All right, so that should be good, and then we can honestly even take like some little anvil bush things here, sponsored by Danville's Anvils, and place those right there. So that's cool. All right, so that's a good little entrance. I can honestly even like I could add so much, you know. Every single time, you know, more and more stuff, you know, I could add, but you know, it keeps on piling up. But I could add like something like this and place some more, you know, little dead bush flower pot things. Just the endless amount of things I could add. I could even take this out and get some more, what's it called, sandstone slabs, and we could place those there just to add, like, you know, the nice look to it. So I could do so many things with this. You can go like that, probably. That looks pretty good. Maybe even just like that. Let me see. How's it like? Yeah, it is like that on the outside. All right. I think I'll leave it like that. But, you know, endless things you can do with this. And then, of course, I got to add some lighting up there. But we'll do that later. You know what? Nope. Scratch that. We're doing it now. Okay, so I'm thinking if we go 2 blocks away from the corner here and right here, this will be our lighting spots. So right here. And it's weird how much things change the color when it's like night vision potions, but I think they're kind of annoying, but they're really useful at the same time. So like when I'm not, you know, building on camera, I'll use night visions all the time. But if you guys don't want me to use them because they kind of like make the colors look weird, I'll, you know, just use glowstone instead. But that is good lighting, so I like that. All right, as far as this goes, let's see. We need to start to, make this a different. We're gonna turn this into cobblestone now. This is gonna start to transition here. So let's see. Take this out like this. All right, and I gotta go back outside probably, and nope, probably don't actually. All right, so it's gonna go like that, right? And this is gonna start to transition. So we're gonna have this right here, this 3x3 square. This is gonna go all the way down to, you guessed it, block 12, and this is gonna be our first mineshaft elevator that I'm gonna build, kind of like the Wayne Manor, something like that, right? When we're going down to the Bat Cave, right? And this will go all the way down to block 12, and then I'm gonna make like a strip mine from there, right? So this is going to be a bunch of strip mines, kind of. But I'm going to make them look like, fancy and creative. They're not just going to be like standard survival strip mines. It's honestly, these potions are your Fortress Forma potions. It's awesome. So actually, we're going to be able to see how light this actually is without the night vision in a second here. So it's about to wear off. There we go. So it's still pretty light in here. I could probably add some carpets that would make it even more light. I could probably do that right now, actually. Let's see. What kind of carpets do I want? How about some brown carpet and maybe some glowstone to put underneath of it? Okay, so let's see. Maybe we'll do a, whoops, didn't want to break that block. Maybe we'll do a 2x whatever. This is going to be all the way down to the reception desk, so like right there. So it'll be a 2x 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 2x 12. All right. So let's see if we're going to fill this in. And then I'm going to add some stuff over there as well later. Okay. But I like the fence windows. Those are cool. Makes it look a little bit more deserty, western kind of. Even I'm not, implying that a desert is in the west, but it kind of is. So, all right. Well, at least in my geographic, it makes sense for me, right? You could live in California, and then you would associate deserts with where you are, or east of you, because there's some deserts in California, like Napa Valley, or Death Valley, I guess, is not Napa Valley. Napa Valley is not a desert. Is it a desert? I don't know. I'm bad with that kind of stuff, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Death Valley is. That desert near Las Vegas, the one that's like really flat and like it looks like all the rock is like broken. That one's cool. I don't know what that one's called though. That might be Death Valley. I really don't know. See, to me, Death Valley is like a football stadium, so it's weird. All right. So this is going to be, as you kind of drop into the hole here, but, I'm going to, as you can see, I'm just going to give you a sample, but I'm just going to turn this into cobblestone. And you know what? You know what we're going to do right now? We're going to get to the question of the day. So, question of the day is, how did you get the name Dan Lags? So, that's a good name. It is a good name. Dan Lags is a great name. It's a good question. The answer to this is, it's kind of like a long story short. There was a point a few years ago, I would say it was probably about 4 years ago now, where, I was focusing on sports in high school, right? And I probably didn't play Xbox for about 3 to 4 months. I took like a 3 to 4 month break of Xbox because even before, like 2 or 3 years before I even started my YouTube channel, I still played Xbox quite often with my friends. That was something we did in our spare time, right? And, my gamer tag at the time was Lemon Jets Rule. I can't talk right now. I don't know why I'm having such trouble. Lemon Jets Rule 21. And yeah, so that was a really stupid gamer tag. It was a Xbox generated name. That was my gamer tag, That's what, but everyone just called me Dan, like all my friends. No one actually called me Lemon Jets. That's just weird. And that's the URL of my channel, so that was a mistake. But I have the ghosting URL now, so that's good. And the youtube.com/danlags, which is awesome. But anyway, I didn't play for a few months, and one of my friends, Nick, he kept playing, and he actually I don't remember what his gamer tag was. It had something to do with lag. I think it was like COD lags or something like that, because we used to play Call of Duty, and the game is pretty laggy. That's a pretty connection-based game, and he changed his name to Nick Lags while I was gone, and when I came back, he was like, Dan, join the Lags clan, like join my clan and be a part of the Lags clan. Like we weren't like a serious clan. We just kind of wanted to make our names all the same. And this is going to kind of be like the elevator opening thing right here, so you don't actually fall into a mine shaft. But yeah, we wanted to make our names like all the same. So I changed mine to Danlags, and Jack, who is now So Many Flamingos, he changed his to Jack Lags. And, you know, that's the rest is history. Nick ended up quitting Xbox shortly after that. You know, he focused on whatever he needed to focus on in his life. So I don't think he's played. I haven't played Xbox with him in a few years. And then of course Jack still plays, but he changed his name to So Many Flamingos because, let's be honest, So Many Flamingos is like the best gamer tag of all time. So he's not hesitant to tell you that, even though I pretty much thought of it. And that is a completely different story for a different day. But don't even let Jack tell you that he thought of So Many Flamingos, because that was my idea. So, but anyway, yeah, that's kind of how I got the Lags name. So it was originally a clan of 3 of my friends, but then they changed their name, so I am the only one left of the Lags clan. And I kind of just turned it into like the brand of my channel. So that's the whole thing behind it. I love it. It doesn't really mean much, you know, but I just love it. It's like, I couldn't ask for a better gamer tag, you know, because I like using just my name. Like, I've never been called like by, you know, like a random name. Like some people, like, for example, if your gamer tag is like Shadow on Xbox, right? You know, your name really isn't Shadow. It's like something else. You know, your name could be Kevin or Paul or whatever. But, you know, people call you Shadow on Xbox. That's just always weird to me. Like, I couldn't imagine being called anything but Dan. And, yeah. So, that's the kind of the history of my gamer tag. And, you know, I don't plan on changing it anytime soon because I like it. And I'm proud to be the only person left in the Lags clan. That's why I don't let any of my friends change their name to Lags. You know, some of my friends have been asking, and they're like, nope, not going to happen. No one's allowed in the Lags clan, you know. So yeah, that's kind of the story. So thanks for that question, and that was a good one. You guys have given me a ton of questions that have been really cool and interesting, so I appreciate all the questions, guys. And of course, you can feel free to leave more questions in this comment section or on the comments, you know, of any Los Angeles video. You can leave comments, a question of the day, and stuff like that. And you know, I'll pick the one that I want to answer. So that's the plan for that. And yeah, so this is looking pretty good. I like the way this is looking. I need to put like a lounge. That's what I need over here. So let's throw that in real quick. I'm gonna use some bookshelves because heck, why not? How about some quartz slabs, maybe a coffee table? I'm gonna keep it real simple. You know, furnishing designs are so stale nowadays because we haven't had an update in a long time. So, you know, there's really no furniture designs that are new and up and coming, which is why I haven't done like a furniture like video in a long time. You know, I used to like to do those a lot back when I first started, you know, my channel. And you know, now it's, you know, it's something that you can't really do because there's really everything's been done, you know what I mean? So it's hard to come up with new things on Xbox since, you know, we've had this update for so long, everyone's used to it and things like that. So just a couple of little sitting areas on both sides. I'm gonna throw some bookshelves in the corner of each one of these just to add a little bit of color like that. All right, not bad. So we have I think that's pretty good for the you know, first floor here of the mining co. So now all I really have to do is just add the mine shafts that go down to block 12. And actually, let me go ahead and grab some swiftness real quick. Let me just jump down here and see what block we're at right now. 44, so we still got a ways to go, but I think this is a pretty good start. Alright, so we're gonna fly back out here. I guess I'll show you guys a couple things I did in between episodes real quick before we close out today's video. But I think that's a pretty good progress for the inside there. You know, when I come back with you guys next episode, you know, this building should be pretty much finished, so that's cool. I can't really think of anything else I could add in here. I mean, there's, you know, you can add an endless amount of things. Like I could add another, you know, George W. Anvil Bush, whatever you want to call him, sponsored by Danville's Anvils. And yeah, I could add another one of those there. That works. That's nice. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much, you know, good to go for this. This doesn't need to have to be a crazy design, but that's perfect. So anyway, before I end today's video, guys, I did want to show you that I started to change up these roads a little bit. I don't want to show you too much because I have made a lot of progress. I've been doing some terraforming. Wow, it's actually raining. That never happens. I probably shouldn't fly over the ocean when it's raining, so let's fly around. I don't want to get a... Actually, no, wait, no, this isn't an ocean. I forgot. This is the desert that's been flooded, so ha! Suck it, rain. But anyway, yeah, I kind of, from last night's stream, you know, we finished, you know, flooding most of the area, so let me show you guys on the map real quick. Pretty good. So this island right here is now completely, it's now an island actually. It used to not be an island. It is completely an island now. You know, the Alpine Mansion starts to get its own little area now, so that's cool. Of course I got rid of this island over here. I was able to do that, and there's, you know, so that's good. All this is gone. This desert island is gone. So we got a lot of ocean out here. Pretty much the goal was just to get rid of the desert. And then of course we have, you know, the road that runs all the way down. And eventually, you know, if we're ever able to expand the world, we could build out that way. So anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to conclude today's video. I just want to keep it a little bit short and sweet. We're going to come back at you guys. Well, I'm going to come back to you guys next time for episode 107. And hopefully I'll have a super special episode for you guys when that happens. So thanks for watching the video, guys. It's been Danlags. Night vision potions are actually amazing. I should probably use them more often. And that's pretty much it, guys. Give it a like if you did enjoy it for CLD. And I'll come back to you guys with a couple days with a new episode. This was like a struggle trying to finish my sentences on this episode. I don't know what's wrong with me. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.